Today I'm with Comet, and I just actually did some filming for some shorts, so stay tuned for that. I ended up bathing Orion, and he's drying in his stall, and then I clipped Comet, and I filmed that for edits later. But now I thought I would just give him a quick little bath on a live and just have everyone see him today. And I know he has a lot of fans. So I need to clean up the hair first. But there he is. It's not a perfect clip job, but you can see his markings because he had gotten fuzzy. Now he's a Palomino Pinot, and he really looks gray when he's clipped. But you can see how beautiful he looks, even dirty. This side, the light is not as good. Yeah. So we are going to clean up his hair, and then we are going to give him a little bath. So bear with me here. I'm just gonna probably blow the hair away. That's definitely a snowstorm to clean up later, but that's all right. Not perfect. So I am going to just get right to it though, with his little bath. And we'll clean up the mess later. So I'm not gonna do anything fancy today. I'm just doing like quick little rinse offs because we're kind of conserving water. But I just want everyone to be nice and clipped and fresh. So I use Equifuse. Now they have a 5-step system, and I'm just using the concentrate paste, which is the first step in their system. You can use it, the entire system. I usually just do that when I'm showing my horses, just to conserve it. However, it does go a long way. And I'm just gonna do this with him today though, because it's really gonna just get all the dirt and the grime and dandruff off of him when I scrub him. But I will link this in my Amazon store after I'm finished with this live, if anyone is interested. All right, so I already kind of pre-mixed it, and now we're gonna wash him off. So what's kind of crazy is, I want everybody to see, look how dark he is when he's wet. Isn't that pretty? He's such a good boy. Here. Now just watch how his coat changes when he gets wet. Look at that, hidden spots. Hidden spots. Let's see. I'm just reading comments, so hello. He really is kind of like a cream color, like a rabbit. I didn't even think about that. But he's a Palomino Pinot, and he has blue eyes. He does not have pink skin, so he's not a cremello. There. All right. So again, this is what I'm using on him. Concentrate Equifuse paste. I'll show it all to you. See? So it's kind of, I'm not going to touch it again, but it's just like It's pasty, it's thick, and you just take a tiny little bit and throw it in a lot of water, and then it suds up really nice for you. Just like so. So a little hack with bathing my horses. This is a car washing mitt, and I also just use human loofahs, and those are great. That's like just a little hack that I learned. I think they work better than the horse sponges, honestly, personally. So there you go. We can really massage it in. I have not clipped his face yet. So his face will be kind of that same darker gray color when it's clipped as well. But I use little clippers. I use Andis 5 speeds for his face, and I just didn't do that yet. But really, if you have time, it's nice to clip your horses when they're clean. I mean, sometimes I just don't have that time. In fact, most of the time I don't. But it's gonna be nice to clip his face when he's all bathed. Makes it a little bit easier on your blades. Yeah, he got some dirt. It's not gonna stay clean long, unfortunately, but it'll feel good for today. So he's 1 year old. For anyone that's new watching, he's a year old, and he will grow a little bit more, but not much. He'll probably be about 32 inches mature. And he is a miniature horse, so miniature horses are 38 inches and under, and ponies are above that. So fun little fact. There we go. You're so cute. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Well, hello, hello. From Peru. That's awesome. I'm actually going to tell my husband that because he visited Peru. I think he did fly into Lima. So hello. He loved your country. It's beautiful there. But this is Comet, and he's a year old, and he's one of my 5 miniature horses. So fun fact is my husband, he has a day off from work, and he's up there on the porch just resting and relaxing, and so he's kind of listening to my live, and then I just hear my mom. If you hear voices, then they're just up at the hill. But yeah, it's just a casual Sunday here. Oh, but yeah, isn't he cute? But I do have 5 minis. Now, one is on the way though, and I'm not gonna get him until probably the 21st or 22nd of August. It might be even a few days after that. I'm not quite sure yet. But he is gonna be, oh my gosh, he's gonna be a dark buckskin pinto. So he's gonna have even darker spots and then black in his mane and tail, and he's gonna have the same type of eyes as Comet. So I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna rinse him off now. We just turn you around. See how pretty he looks? Look, don't get tangled up in the hose. Here, we'll fix it. Whoopsie. Here. Here. There we go. I just don't want to trip you. And I can also move the camera a little bit too. Bear with me. I always just like to give everybody the best light. And that's always a battle. There we go. There. Look at those pretty little spots. Awesome. There we go. I think you're pretty much rinsed off. There. I'm going to tie you up. There we go. Doesn't he look handsome? He looks so great. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on some comments, so bear with me. So with the minis, with having them in comparison to a large horse, I would say no. In fact, I would say they're easier. But it depends. Like, you can't just turn them out in the pasture, because then they're more prone to foundering and getting overweight and unhealthy in that sense. So you do have to monitor their diet. You have to monitor their turnout. They don't require near as much as you would think as far as feed. So that would probably be my only thing that I would say. Like, if you're already a horse experienced person, that would be probably the number one. However, they're more prone to getting spoiled too. But they do need training like a big horse. Otherwise, they'll get very naughty. But he's a year old, and he's not a Shetland. He's a miniature horse. He's an American miniature horse. So there's actually no Shetland blood in him. Some of them have Shetland blood in them, of course, all the time, but he does not. And he is very calm. He's had a lot of groundwork. I think here, I want to brush your tail first, actually. Let's do that. Look at how long his tail is. Isn't it pretty? For a year old, I feel like that's really nice. However, so I'll show you what I used for their tails. Dig it out here. Bear with me. All right, so this Equifuse Shine Serum, highly, 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 highly recommend this. Dirty or clean tails. Oh, this is a new bottle. Here, again, bear with me. You know what, I'll just do this. I was a little unprepared today. But just a tiny little bit, and it's just a clear serum. And I'm just gonna put it in his tail like so. And this is just the best detangler that I've ever used. I'll link it in the comments below once I'm finished with this as well. But see, I didn't really wash his tail just now. I didn't, because it was still pretty clean from last time, and it's been braided. But see how smooth that is? And even if your horse's tail's super dirty, this will work to get all the tangles out. So again, I highly recommend it. That's the bottle right there. And let's see, I see, hi Mia, can I have a shout out? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get better at shout outs. And I also want everybody to tell me, my subscribers, would you be interested in subscriptions? And then what would you like out of those? Because I really would like to do that, and just let me know. That would be great to have some feedback, because I love making these videos and lives. And then I'd love to make some special content for my subscribers. Okay, let's see here. Hello, hello. So these horses, they can be ridden by really little tiny kids, but I wouldn't put, say, over a 4-year-old or 5-year-old on them at best, really. And he's too young to even have something on his back, because he's just a year old. But my mature minis that are small, I mean, I would put a tiny kid on them, but not a big kid, not at all. They're kind of just more lead line, if you wanted to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna trim his tail, just to keep it nice and healthy. So let's do that. There you go. I always cut my tails dry. And I'm not gonna take much off, but I just don't like my horses to accidentally step on them. So, and this is gonna promote more natural growth anyway. So there you go. But that's a gorgeous tail, isn't it? For a 1-year-old little boy. He's so cute. So I'm gonna braid his tail now. I need a hair tie though first. And then he'll be all good to go for the day. I'm trying to get everybody clipped because it's really hot. It's still really hot. I mean, it's the middle of summer. And my horses have just grown hair, which we get cooler in the evenings sometimes, so I could see why. But now I feel like they're a little too hot during the day again. So we're just gonna clean them all up, and not perfect, like I say, but just nice little summer clips so they're all good to go. And then likely the next cycle, I'll just let their hair grow back for winter. So it'll work out. So there's braided tail on the handsome boy. So let's see. Let me catch up with these comments. So actually Brooklyn is, she's considered a silver dapple, and then Ashy is a smoky black. So, and then he's a Palomino Pinto, even though he looks really gray. And then I'm just gonna show you everybody else really quick. Yeah, Comet, and he's growing so fast. He's kind of in a teenage stage. So he does need actually a little more weight. So I'm starting to feed him more hay and just get him, you know, because he was kind of a little chubby for a while, to be honest. And now all of a sudden he looks like he needs a little bit more. So with the minis, that's kind of how I do it. Instead of say just overfeed them. Because like Brooklyn, here she is. You have a coat on you, but you are just the perfect weight. That's the little dancing star. Little Brooklyn. We call her Brooklyn Storm. And then we have her sister Ashy. And she is, I need to spend more time with her with Liberty work, but we'll get there. We will get there. She's learning how to rear up, and she's a good girl. And then we have Mr. Orion, and he is just in here drawing. And it looks like you pooped, I think, maybe, I'm not quite sure. You made a little bit of a mess, whatever you did. But yeah, so there he is, and he's all clean and clipped. And look at his little stripe. I am a little surprised at this. It's like a dorsal stripe. And he's supposed to be a Bay Pinto, but now he has a little dorsal stripe. It's almost like more done. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I mean, I'm not really a color guru, but I just thought that was really neat that he has that. It's very prominent too. But Orion is a year old, and he's a bigger mini, so he'll be taller when he's mature. But yeah, he's a really good boy too. He's very smart. Oh boy, look at all the hair I have to clean up. Woohoo! But yeah, hi. I see a lot of new people, so hello. Yeah, I'm glad you're joining us. Welcome to the barn. Welcome to the barn. But yeah, so this is it. I mean, this is just kind of a casual Sunday, and I just spend time with my horsies while my ZZ sleeps, and yeah, just fit it all in, because I have a little 17-month-old son too, and you see him. Be sure to subscribe. Look at all of our shorts. You'll see them all. But yeah, he's a really good boy. Comet, I want to say, I mean, I don't like to pick favorites, but I feel like Comet is getting close to being my favorite. So, I mean, I love my Brooklyn, and she's the queen, and she always will be, because she's a multiple champion, and she's just the queen of the barn. But I have to say, this one is definitely growing on me, because he's so smart and so calm and sweet, and he just really wants to learn. He kind of reminds me of kind of Brooklyn when she was a baby, because I've had Brooklyn, my little chocolate mare, since she was 5 months old, and I've had him since he was pretty much 5 months old. So I'm just hoping that maybe when he's 9, he can do all of the dancing tricks and drive and do all the fun stuff. So, but thank you for subscribing. But yes, for anyone new, I have 5 mini horses and a big horse. I have lots of cats, and we're gonna get puppies. We're getting puppies in just a few more days, and I'm not gonna say what breeds they are, but there are 2 puppies coming, and I am going to be making shorts and hopefully making lives, and we're really excited to add them to our barn and our team here. So they will be in future lives, really excited. And then I'll have the new mini horse coming, which is number 5. I'll have him coming. It'll be probably a couple more weeks. I'm not quite sure of the date yet, but I'm getting the puppies on the 15th. So stay tuned for that. But this is Comet, and he has blue eyes, and they're natural. I call them moon eyes because it's just so pretty. And he has really cute little teeth. Little baby teeth. They're nice and straight. Yeah, good boy. But let's see. Yeah, I'm just saying hi to everybody. I see a lot of new people. Please, Comet says, please subscribe. Please subscribe if you want to see videos of me. Please. That would be really nice if you would. But thank you. Yeah, again, if you're new here, please subscribe, because I try to come on at least once a week, if not twice. And then I have tons of animals. I have cats and horses and my toddler son. So we love just coming on and being casual and just showing you behind the scenes. But I am going to pop off and check on my baby, because I have cameras on and I can tell when he wakes up. He's not awake, but it's getting close to that time. So I'm going to pop off. But thank you for watching, and I will link the Equifuse, the horse bathing products, in my Amazon store. There's also an Amazon store link on my main page if you subscribe to us, and you'll find it there. But I really appreciate all the support, the subscribers. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a wonderful Sunday, everybody. Bye.